I've been a huge fan of Codex for a lot of last year. It's really dramatically changed how I work, how I build software, and the app has been another step change, and it's made my job even more fun. I trust that it's going to make a lot more progress in one go without, babysitting or hand-holding, and especially its improved ability to validate the work that it's done, to write the code and then automatically run tests or even launch the app and do checks like that. It means that when I get back to that session and it says that it's done, a lot more of the time, it's not just, hey, I wrote a bunch of code and now you have to build compiler errors or whatever it is, but actually, this code works and, might need some refactoring or polishing, but, I can immediately start testing this thing that I asked you to build. And that's been just transformative for all sorts of work. Yeah. So this is a task where I've been doing a little refactoring related to logging. And this is one of those tasks where Codex can really excel, because it's not a complicated task, but it did require modifying a lot of files. And there was also a bit of risk where you're modifying, sort of a crucial component of the app, where our regression in this case would have meant our logs stop working and, our observability pipeline breaks, right? So our ability to see the logs in the beta version of the app so we can diagnose, but bug reports would break. So then the way that I would have done this before Codex is, I've made a change. I'm going to compile the app and run it and look if the logs are there, right? So in this case, I just told the model, and we can give that a try. I can see it using our OLogs tool, and it's querying some logs.
It ran the app, and then it tried to find the session ID.
Yep.
By writing some Python code.
Yeah. It found right here.
Nice. And then now it's using the OLogs MCP to go and query that.
So I just came back to our conversation, and the model's telling me that it ran the command that I told it. It found session ID, and then it ran this, and it found some log statements. So I can tell that after I'll refactor, logs are still being piped. So
awesome.
That's a piece of work that it just saved me.
That's very cool.
Like 10 minutes on this task.